Just sat there. Okay, so I got -6 plus n is less than or equal to 11, or -7n is less than -63. Okay, so I'm going to say plus 6 plus 6. Is it 7? No, 7's 13. -5. And this one I need to divide by -7. Make sure that you flipped. You should have. Okay, so on the -5, it's going to be somewhere here in between. So some of you guys are getting all jacked up. If I skip like look up here because I don't even know what it's called. So it went from 0 to 2, 4, 6, 8. That means it should be somewhere in between the 4 and the 6. Okay, so, and it should be closed and pointed this way. And it's an or, so they both should be pointed out. And then the 9 should be open and pointed this way. So yours should look exactly like mine. If it doesn't, fix it. Okay, let's look at number 5. Okay, I got our... This board is making me mad today, doing that. R plus 5 is greater than -4, and R over 4 is less than 2. Okay, how do I get R by itself?
-5.
-5, perfect. -5. R is greater than -9. Okay, so this one is done. And then is it and or?
And.
So what should it look like?
And going in.
They should be going in, okay? Okay, and then how do I get rid of the 4 with the other one?
Multiply by 4.
Multiply both sides by 4. Multiply
8.
by 4. R is less than, and it is going to be 8. Okay, so on the -9, it should be open, and it should be pointed to the right. Okay, and then for the +8, it should also be open and pointed to the left. Okay, are those pointed in?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I know that they're pointed in like they should be, so you can go ahead and shade in between them. Okay, and the reason that we shade in between them, and on this one it's not really going to make much sense, but they have between, we could say, we'll pretend, but between $0 and $8 to spend at the mall. So it doesn't really matter where they spend it, but it has to be between that 0 and that 8, or between that 0 and that $50 that you had to spend at the mall. Okay? If you chose to spend 0, that's okay. If you chose to spend all of it, that's okay too. Okay? So that's what that means. So shade in between them. Okay? Or just draw a line, whatever. But I should be able to tell what's going on with your paper whenever I grade it. Okay? So 6 says 4A is greater than or equal to -32. And then I got a 9A is less than 45.
Do we divide by 4?
Yep, so we're going to divide both sides by 4. I got A. Do we need to flip?
No.
Why do you think that?
Because it's a negative. We're not dividing by a negative.
But it is. It's going to be -8.
Like the top one. Like when you divide it, how do I explain it? The 4A is supposed to be negative. If it's not negative, flip it.
Perfect. Sometimes, did I know what you meant? Yeah, but sometimes it's really hard to explain. So maybe once upon a time you might have had a math teacher and they have you do word problems. You know how to do it. Do you know how to write it down and explain? Or they'll say, show your work, explain your solution. And you guys, you just don't know how to explain it. Okay, so if you take things like the SATs or the ASVAB, I really feel like, yeah, are you smart enough? Do you know the work? Yeah, you know how to do the work. You just don't know how to put it in words.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're totally right. I was not trying to purposely make you all jacked up. But, I mean, I was a little bit, but... and then this one's going to be less than -5. Okay, so on the -8, it should be closed and it should be pointed to the right. And then on the -5, it should be open, and it should be pointed to the left. Okay, are they both pointed in?
Yes.
And it's an and so they should be. Okay, so you're going to shade in between them. Okay, I just want you guys to take a second and look. Look at number 12, 11 and 12. Do it right now, because then you're going to be like, Miss Honey, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is 0. What's that mean this tick mark is?
1.
I mean, that this one is a 1, so you better fill some of this stuff in right now. So then we got 2, then the next one is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one's going to be -1, -3, -5. Okay, the number 12 is even trickier as far as the picture. So if this one is 0, and almost everybody in my other class got it wrong this morning. So if this one is 0 and this one is 4, what does this tick mark have to be?
2.
It should be 2, but so if you have to graph 1, where is 1 at?
Right there between the 1. I mean, right between the 0 and the 2.
Yeah, that means this one is really a 1, and then this one is going to be a 3. Okay, so 4, 5. This one's going to be a 6. So this is going to be a 5 and a 7. Okay, so you might have to add some tick marks in order for you to graph it. Okay, you guys know me. Am I that particular? Like if you had n equals 7, and it don't need to be in the exact spot. Okay, like your answer is written down, but so you got it a little off. That's okay. Okay, so make sure that you know. I think those were the only ones that were like drastic. Okay, so the rest of the sheet is going to be your guys's. Get it finished, and then put it in the box, okay? If you don't finish, where should it go?
To you.
To me. Do not put it in the box if it's not finished. Okay? Because then, like, if you want something, I think you were one of them, not hating on you or nothing, but you would put it in the box. But then I don't have it in my bag to drop it off in the morning. So I dropped yours off in the morning, and then if you don't finish it in the morning, where does it stay? Yeah. Okay, so Miss Jones, I don't know if you saw, I have my own damn mailbox down there. Okay, use it. I'll get them whenever you get them done. And I stop down there.